Since I am not following the order of the book, the chapter of these notes is kind of pointless because it doesn't really go with the book. This is actually in chapter 3 of your book, the next chapter. But I don't like how it's so much farther because you'll forget. Okay? So technically, we're just going to call this chapter 2, okay, combining like terms. Now, combining like terms. Now, I'm going to make a deal with you. Okay, well, I won't make the deal yet. I'll make the deal here in a minute. Okay, I'm going to use marker. All right, we're gonna play a little game here. Those of you who are watching the video, I'm sorry you can't see this, but we're gonna follow along as I talk. Okay, let me ask you something. Right here, what do I have, David? What do I have? 5 pencils. Okay, and what do I have here? 3 pens. Okay, we'll just stick with that. David says I have 5 pencils right here, right? Yeah. Okay, and 3 pens. Okay, and watch, this is what I'm going to write it. I have 5 pencils, okay, and 3, pens is a P too. We'll go
P. Markers. Markers.
We'll use markers instead of pens. Good idea. Okay, we'll use highlighters. Markers. So I'm going to put the pens away, and I'm going to use 3 markers. That way we can have different variables, right? I have 5 pencils and 3 highlighters or markers. Watch. I'm going to put them all in a cup. Right? See that? I put them all in a cup. I'm adding them together. So now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 penners, right? I have 8 penners in there. Pens and markers. Penners. Or 8 marshals. Right? 8 marshals. That's what I have, right? 8 marshals. If I told you this is full of 8 marshals, what would you do? You'd go, are you crazy? Right? You'd tell me I was absolutely not. But I just added pencils and markers together, right? And you get 8 penners, right? 8 penners. Is that what you get? No! You still have what in this cup? What do we have in this cup? 5 pencils and 3 markers. Can you add things together that are not the same?
No.
You can't. Don't do it. Don't do it. I promise you, somebody in this class is going to have 3 X's. And they're going to add it to 4 Y's. And they're going to say, oh, look, Mrs. Numbers, I have 7 X Y's. I'm like, no! You don't add X's to Y's and get X Y's. You still have 7 X's and 4 Y's, or 3 X's and 4 Y's, right? You don't put them together and make something new. It's like, this is how I explained it last year. Jesse, you'll probably remember this, maybe? Remember? We have Skittles. Pretend, I wish I had real ones. Okay, I'd share them if I did. I have 10 Skittles in this hand, and I have 5 M&Ms in this hand. Okay? So if I put them in one hand and shake them up, I have 15 Skittle-Ms, right? 15 Skittle-Ms. Well, that's what you guys like to do. You like to make your own stuff by adding it together. You like to do that in math. You like to combine variables that don't even match. You can't do it. Don't do it. Do you see how passionate I am about this? Yes. I'm very passionate about this because do it all the time. No, you can't. I mean, you can get out, you can melt them down and like combine them and put them back into molds and then put a candy shell over them and make Skittle-Ms, I'm sure.
No.
You could probably come up with a marker that looks like a pencil and come up with a penner.
No, I'm pretty sure Mrs. Flynn was talking about that.
Okay? I promise you, you cannot do it. 5 pencils or 5 P's plus 3 markers is still just 5 pencils plus 3 markers. This is its separate term, and this is a separate term. Don't do it. Please. Okay? Don't do it. This is as simplified as it gets. Now, let's do another scenario. Okay? We're going to do another scenario. Okay. Alright, so I have my 5 pencils right here, right, David? Okay, 5 pencils. 3 markers. Okay, and now I'm going to go. Okay, you with me so far? Now, write that in an expression for me. David, tell me what I have here. I have 5 pencils still, 3 markers,
Plus 3 more markers.
plus 3 more markers, plus 4 pencils, right? Now, if I put them all in a cup, okay, we're taking out that equation we just had, putting them together, we're adding them together. Now what do you have? 9 pencils and 6 markers, right? That's what we have in the cup. We add together the ones that are the same. 5 pens and 4 5 pencils and 4 pencils equals 9 pencils. 3 markers and 3 markers equals 6 markers. We don't have 15 penners. Okay? We have 9 pencils and 6 markers. Right? It's funny, isn't it? But you guys do it all the time, and I laugh at you, and you're like, why is she laughing? Because you're trying to add things that are blank. You can't do it. Okay?
Do you like coffee?
Okay. Now we need to talk about some other mathematical terms. Okay? Speaking of terms. Okay? If you have a term, if we have a long expression, it looks like this: 5x plus 6y plus 3xy. Okay? These are called terms. Okay? This is the term. This is the term. And this is the term. You guys writing this stuff down? You need to know this. These are called terms. Terms, the mathematical definition for terms is the product of numbers, or my mathematical definition, and variables. Okay? The product. What does product mean?
Okay, that's what term equals?
That's term. Yes, this is what term means. Term. 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 Product of numbers and variables. What does product mean? Yeah, it's multiplication, isn't it?
Yep.
So this is multiplication, 5 times x. This is multiplication, 6 times y. This is 3 times x times y. Okay? Those are, I have 3 terms. 1, 2, 3. 3 terms. Those are called terms. Yes.
You misspelled your name.
Is this spelled my name?
Numbers.
Numbers. Numbers. They're numbers. Thank you. I'm making up my own stuff. Numbers. Any questions on terms? Now, let's get a little bit more difficult. Okay? Suppose I have 3x minus 4y plus 5x minus 3y. Now, here is what I want you to do. You want to combine like terms and do exactly what we did in the homework for today. Okay? Just ignore all the variables and just combine the ones that are alike. We have x's and x's. How many x's do we have? 3x. Oh, before you do that, change all of your subtraction to addition. That way you can think positives and negatives. Change all your subtraction to addition, like you did last night in your homework. Okay? So now we have 3 x's and we're adding 5 x's to 3 x's. What do you get? We have 8 x's. Okay? I have negative 4 y's for 4 red chips, which stand for y's. And I'm adding negative 3 y's, so 3 more red chips. How many y's do I have? negative 7y. And that is how you simplify an expression by combining like terms. Okay? Simplifying an expression by combining like terms. Okay? Let me ask you a question. Can I combine 4ab plus 4a? Are those like terms?
No.
No, they are different. They have to, the variables have to be exactly alike. Okay? What about 4x squared plus 3x? Those like terms, can I combine those? No. They have to be absolutely exact. You know why? Did you remember what x squared means? X times x. So technically this is 4xx plus 3x. And is that exactly the same? No. Do you get what I'm saying? Now here's the deal I'll make with you. Okay? If everyone in this class, when we take a quiz over combining like terms, if everyone in this class does not make a mistake of combining pencils with markers and making kennels or whatever we said they were, penners, okay, where there's pencil markers, or you only simplify them to the like terms, have like a popcorn party or something, okay? Popcorn party or, I don't know, pizza party, or maybe I'll make cookies and whatever. You take a quiz, and I can grade every single quiz, and on every single quiz or test, everybody in the class does not, if there's one person that combines like terms, I'm going to go, oh. So it's just for this next quiz, which will probably be Thursday, Friday. Okay? If you can do it and not combine terms that are different and not make new stuff, we will have some kind of fun time in here. Yes?
Alright, now like the one that you showed is 5x plus 6y plus 3xy. What do we do there?
You leave it. That
Leave
stays.
it.
You can't combine any of those. Okay? For instance, look, Jesse. Wait, where was it? Right there. There. 5x plus 6y plus 3xy. You can't combine any of those. If I give you that on a test, you leave it go. You say, that is already simple. Okay? I'll give you one of your homework problems right now. One of the ones that looks the hardest. Okay? Okay. Simplify the following expression by combining like terms. Okay, here's what you do. You look through, first I'm going to change all my addition or my subtraction to addition, that way I don't get confused by negative signs. Okay, I'm adding positives and negatives. Okay, that's what we did yesterday. So now, a squared, can I combine a squared with b squared? Is it the same?
No.
No, this is 2a's and this is 2b's. You can't add a's and b's together and get a's. Okay? You can't add them together and get something else. So guess what? A squared stays. There's no other a squared. So what about AB's? Do I have other AB's?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I have 7 AB's plus negative 10 AB's. So I have 7 red chips, 7 black chips, 10 red chips. I combine them. What do I have left? Negative 3 AB's. Do you have any B squared anywhere else? No. So guess what? B squared just stays. That is as far as you go. That's as simple as it gets. That's it. That's done. Stop. That's the answer. Yes.
Let's say you have like 2a squared.
Okay, hold on. 2a squared.
No, I mean like if you have
Oh, up here?
2
On this one?
squared.
Do I do the same thing?
Yeah, if you have 2 of the a's.
Like this.
No, just not the 2.
Down to 2.
Yeah, if you have 2 of those.
Oh, like this? Like suppose I have this?
Yeah,
Okay, remember there is an imaginary 1 right in front of here.
so that would be 2.
That would be 2a squared, yes. If you were combining these two, you would get 2a squared.
Okay.
Okay? Any questions? Let's do one more example. So you can get one more example, yes.
When you just keep it very,
That's multiplying. Multiplying is a whole another animal. We're just adding and subtracting right now. That's it. Adding and subtracting. For instance, if I have 15x squared y minus 7x squared y plus 3. Can I combine any of those? Well, first I want to change all your subtraction to addition with a negative. Now, can I combine any of those? Are any of them exactly alike?
Yeah.
Yeah, which one?
15.
Yeah.
The other one.
15 and this x squared y, they're the same. So if I have 15 black ones and 7 red ones, combine them, how many do I have left of what?
8.
8?
Yeah.
Because it's a negative.
X squared y, yep. 8,
Good job.
x squared y, you're not going to have x to the 4th y2
Plus 3.
plus 3. That's it. That's as far as you go. Boom. Your homework is a worksheet, and I'll pass it.